Wie geht's? Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. I think Bayern are suffering from the same thing that Chelsea are, which is they're in need of a striker. They need a forward. Given the amount of chances that they had, I think they could have been up by 2-0 had they had a Haaland, a Lewandowski, an Mbappe. Look, Sane. I've been noticing Sane since the Freiburg game that he played. He had so many in that game. He had a lot of clear chance. Two clear. It was embarrassing how he wasn't able to put at least one, in the back of the goal. And then the first leg, I do commend him. In the first leg, he was like shooting nonstop. Thank you so much for bringing back the long distance shot, Sane. I don't think he has that innate talent to score. His role pretty much stops at providing, attacking, picking up a player for him to score a goal. But he himself, he just doesn't have that. Maybe it's a rough patch, you can say, but hey, man, these are games where you have to come through. Your team needs you, right? And he had a fair amount of chances, and credit to him, he did create a lot of chances, right? But the same thing with Coman. Coman is also great at getting past defenders. I don't think that guy had no problem today with Rodri, Ruben Diaz, which, by the way, I think it was Ruben Diaz, that nasty, dirty-ass kick that he gave him. That should have been a yellow. And the ref didn't even call it. But he got past him. Aki, he got past with ease. He had such a really good game. But every time there was a center from this guy, there was nobody at the end to be able to bury that. It was really, really upsetting and disappointing. Just all those plays that he created, all those plays. Musiala, another one, really good picking off his forwards and finding the space. I thought he had a better game than the first half because he kept getting thrown around by Rodri and Ruben Diaz, I think it was. Pretty much by everybody. Akanji just being a little bit smarter because he is tall, but he doesn't have that same girth as these other players that I just mentioned. Choupo-Moting, I haven't really seen much of him. I know ever since the transition from PSG to Bayern, he's been coming through. He's been shining. Today didn't really see that, especially being a little bit selfish with that heel. What the hell was that, man? Instead of giving it off to Goretzka, he had that clear chance. Bayern had so many chances to be up 2-0 easily that first half, and that right there was a no-brainer. You give it to Goretzka, and like Madrid does, Valverde giving it to I think it was Vinicius or Rodrigo, I can't remember, or Vinicius also picking off somebody else. That's what I enjoy about Real Madrid. Their commitment as a team, and everybody being involved. Nobody's really a selfish player there. And I just thought Choupo-Moting could have done a better job. So I don't think he's that player that'll come through for these kind of matches. They need somebody else with him up top. You could play both of them maybe, or have him come as a super sub, right? But as a sole striker and as the only striker for you to depend on, he's not it. Yeah, they had a lot of chances to probably be able to win this game, to come back and win this game. I don't think Guardiola. It's really hard to say because City were I didn't see Grealish have that same impact that he does in the EPL or in the first leg. De Bruyne was kind of quiet also. Haaland was pretty, like always, Haaland is pretty much always quiet until you give him the ball. But I think this time around he didn't have that much involvement. And I thought Bayern did a really good job at keeping the cyborg shut down. Aside from the goal that he scored, which was pretty much a screw up on Bayern's behalf, on Upamecano. He didn't see much of an issue for Bayern to deal with. Cancelo, when I saw him in the lineup, I was kind of doubtful whether he should be playing or not because, I don't know, for me, Dave seems like the better option. But he did start off with a good 20-30 minutes into the game. I even thought at some point that, maybe we're going to start seeing him. Maybe this is the game that's going to put him on the map. And then you're going to start seeing him start, every other game. Because I thought he was playing really well. But then he just kind of let down and his game just kind of slowed down. And he was making too many mistakes and wasn't as effective as he was in the first half. And Davies, came in and played pretty well. That one run that he had against I can't remember who it was, but man, that was awesome. I really do think if Bayern played a little bit more aggressively the way they did the last 10-15 minutes, it would have been their game. It would have been their game because City did not look their best. They did look vulnerable, especially in the middle, and they were exposed. Many times they got cut off. So I think things would have gone a little bit different had they had more intensity in the beginning. And that screw up from Upamecano, I don't know, man. You got to get somebody else. You got to sub this guy or something. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but you can't have that many mistakes consecutively, right? So something's got to change there. But yeah, happy with the game. Had a really good time watching this game, and looking forward to the semis. Looking forward to the semis. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got for today, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching these kooky little videos of mine. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Tschüss.